Okay, it's 6:57 Wisconsin time, 5:57.
We have to do this Wisconsin time, Arizona time thing every time we go somewhere. We're starting our rim to rim hike.
Because on
as you can see, we're full of energy and ready
not.
to go. We'll see how things last.
It's chilly. It's like 26 degrees.
It is cold. Okay, it's 45 minutes in, and we're just stopping at the 1.5 mile bathroom. A little pit stop from drinking all the water this morning. Absolutely beautiful morning. Okay, we're now an 1.5 hours in, and this is our second break. If you look down in the valley there, you can see some cottonwood trees. That's Indian Garden. That's our we're going about halfway down the south rim at that point.
Where is it? Oh, way down there.
Yeah. How's it going so far, Sandra?
It's hard.
All right, we're at the 2 hour 15-minute mark, and we just passed through Indian Garden and took a little pit stop. This is where we spent 2 nights in 1997 camping with a bunch of drunk people. We were just reminiscing how the deer walked through our campsite and such. Sandra's knee is starting to bother her, so this is not a good omen. Okay, we're now 3 hours in, somewhere between Indian Garden and the Colorado River. Starting to heat up a little bit. Breaking out the gels for the first time. Little panoramic here. Okay, next stop here. We are almost down, well, we're pretty close. This is Colorado River right there. We haven't crossed it yet over the bridge. We're still on the south rim. And once we'll cross the bridge and start heading up the north. And there's some rafts down here. Can't see them around the corner, but that's what we'll be doing next year. Hiking down to the rafts and then getting on here and riding the Colorado with the kids. You should be able to see the bridge to the north rim there and Phantom Ranch, and we just saw a raft come underneath, if you can see that. So we're almost down and a quarter of the way. All right, here we are. We're at the bridge
Angel Trail.
for the first time. We're gonna cross over to Phantom Ranch and take a lunch break. It's about, what did you say, 10 to 11 right now.
Yep.
Having a little lunch break, and Sandy's having a nervous breakdown already.
This is just nuts. I'm gonna jump in. Oh, there's another one, that's why.
Okay, here we are. We're now on the north side. We're about, well, I don't know what we are from the beginning, but 45 minutes from Phantom Ranch, and starting to hike up. Nice and warm temperatures. Still feeling pretty good, actually. Just checked, and it's 6.5 hours from the start. That's where we're at now. Here we are, 7.5 hours in now. Still heading up the north, Bright Angel. We have Bright Angel Creek down there. Nutrition-wise, we're doing a date every 45 minutes.
You want a date?
The old gastrocnemius muscle is starting to tighten up a little bit. That'd be calf muscle. I remember that from dental school. It's now 2:20. We're 8.5 hours in. Nice and hot out now. Yeah.
Wow, way too hot.
We're sitting back in the shade here for a little bit before we head back onto the trail. Here we see our fuel for the trip. A date. Frogs. Oh, they heard me. Here we are at Ribbon Falls. Pretty sweet.
Dude, this is like in some outdoor, what would it be? Backpacker magazine or something. Look at it. Gorgeous. It is just extremely gorgeous. Oh my God, go stand in front of there. You have to go closer.
No, go down that rock there. Yeah, that's a good spot. Because you get a little bit wet, but not bad.
Right here?
Yeah, the one you're on right now.
That is just cool.
Okay, we're leaving Ribbon Falls now. It's 3:30. We've been at it for 9.5 hours. We got about 1.5 miles to go to Cottonwood Campground, where we're hoping to refill our water jugs. Sandy's serenading a frog. Here we are at Roaring Springs Campground, where we've determined that we're well behind schedule, and what we thought was going to be maybe a 17-hour hike is probably going to be more like 24. But we're going to press on. We feel good physically, so it's just a matter of mentally battling through it. Okay. Here we are, still on the Bright Angel, still going away from where we started.
Yeah.
We probably got about another 4 miles till we get to the top. We are about 13 hours now hiking, and we're told it's about 2 more hours yet to the north edge or in. So we're debating whether we should start heading back or try to push on. All right, we've made our decision. It's not worth it. We're gonna head back. We're 13 hours in, and we figure another 2 hours. That makes another 4. Basically, we'd be walking way too long.
Yeah.
So, and it's starting to get a little chilly. We heard there's some snow up on the top there too. So, we are heading back. So we're heading down now, back down to the Colorado River. Having a date and a break, putting on the headlamps, and putting on a little bit longer clothes. It's not too bad out yet, cold-wise.
Not bad.
Holy buckets.
All right, here we are.
I can't see nothing. It's too bright.
We're above
My
Cottonwood
glasses on.
Campground on the north side. Still heading down. Been going at it for about 14.5 hours now since we started. Yippee-ki-yay.
Oh God.
This is why we need to look before we sit down. There he is. Look at that little creature. Yeah. All right, we're at the Cottonwood Campground, and we have 7.3 miles down to the Colorado River. Just past the trail to Ribbon Falls again. On our way back down. What time was it, Cindy?
10:30.
Okay. Still hiking down towards the Colorado River and Phantom Ranch. Hopefully it'll be within the next 45 minutes or so, I'm guessing. Starting to get some blister action and just tired. Nope. We made it back to Phantom Ranch, and we're gonna see if we can find some place to kind of lay down and fall asleep for a while. Alright, we're at Phantom Ranch. We found the amphitheater where the Rangers put on programs, and there's lots of benches. So we're gonna
basically lay here for, give it about 45 minutes, and then we'll continue on. About 8 miles to go. Had lots of bats flying around us, but no rattlesnakes, thank goodness. Alright, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. We've been going steady, pretty steady. We slept for about half an hour in Phantom Ranch. It wasn't comfy. 18 hours straight now. There's the moon, and that light below it, lights below it, that's the south rim. That's where we're headed. We're a little shy of 23 hours straight. Yippee-ki-yay. Here comes Hopalong.
What?
Here comes Hopalong.
I'm going sideways.
Okay.
Is it on?
Yeah.
We are just over 24 hours. It's 6:31.
3 miles to go.
3? You told me 1.
Looking down, you can see the miles and miles of trails we've walked. Needs no words.
Are you concentrating?
So what time?
I can barely.
What time is it now?
I can barely walk. 7:41
That's
here
okay.
this time.
So we're at 25, almost 26 hours.
No
Yay,
problem.
no problem.
Todd's gonna run it next year. Here's the dung beetle trying to walk in the sand. Look at the tracks it's making. It's walking about the same speed as I am. Why doesn't it just fly away? Obviously, it like landed here. Huh. That's kind of odd.
How's it going, Sandra?
Oh, are we gonna make it? God, they're huge.
Here come the mules to rescue us.
They're not rescued. There's people on it. You just gotta get used to that feeling. Thank you guys.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Something's behind me. We're almost there, man. That's good because my feet are bleeding.
Do not attempt to hike from Canyon Run to the river and back in one day. You could suffer serious illness or death from exhaustion.
Yeah, that'd be pretty close. We're almost there.
What?
Almost there.
Look into your camera.
The top. What time is it?
It is.
Okay, we're up.
Thinking you needed to carry me. Can you even see?
27, almost, was it almost 27
I think you need to move over here.
It's white, you can see. Almost 27 hours. And about
Down, up, down.
43 miles maybe.